Hey guys, Zach Spear here, and wanted to talk with you today. If you don't know who I own a network marketing business as well as a Facebook ads agency. And I want to talk to you guys today about one thing particularly, and that is finding the time and money to build your business. And this is something that I hear a lot all the time. You know, not because we have a massive influence, but we've got enough of a reach to where we get a lot, or not a lot, but we get a good amount of questions or a good amount of reasons why someone is struggling in their business. And that happens both through the agency and both through our network marketing business. And this is an analogy that I've actually heard from a good friend of mine and a mentor of mine named Mark. So I want to give credit where credit is due. So I'm definitely stealing this, but it was super valuable for me, and I think it'd be valuable for you as well. So anyway, jumping into this, and I wanted to say hi to you. So hello everybody. There we go. You can see my sweet microphone, but I'm going to go back to the keynote here. So okay, so you've got your life, and the life is on the left side, of course, and the life is everything that you're doing before you started your business, right? So it's just everything that's encompassed. It's your commitments, your job, your spouse, or your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or any significant other, your family, entertainment times like Netflix time or video games or whatever you do to entertain yourself. For me, it was working on cars. I still am a very big car guy, and I got my fun cars and project stuff, and then I've got my daily driver. And so that's what I took up my time with, and that was my life. So a lot of my money went to just surviving. To be honest with you, I didn't have a ton of extra money, so a lot of it went to surviving. It went to training for MMA stuff. It went to motorcycles, cars. It went to like eating out with friends. That's kind of where my money went. When I started my business, I was single, had no spouse, still have no kids, but that's kind of how it is right now. So we've all got our life, right? And then we start our business, and we almost start a little bit of a new life. And what happens is when we start our business, we generally try to do this. We generally try to stick our business into our life, right? We try to fit our business activities into our life. We try to fit our finances into our life. Meaning, if we make $5,000 a month, let's say, in our job, and we have our budget set for how that operates. We know we spend $3,000 a month on all of our like mortgage and car payments and just kind of surviving. And we know that we've got $2,000 a month, maybe $1,000 a month. Now most people are spending way more than their monthly income. So let's say you're spending $4,500 a month on your monthly things, and you've got $500 a month left over for savings and entertainment. What we try to do then when we start a new business is like, okay, I've got $500 worth of money that I save and entertain myself with. I could spend that on my new business. And honestly, that would be really, that would be giving someone a lot of credit, to be honest with you. Most people aren't like, they don't start a new business and they're like, okay, what are all my extraneous expenses, and let's cut them out and put them on my business. Most people are like, well, I spend that $500 already on eating out or Netflix or whatever, or different subscriptions and things like that. And so you're really left with like $50 or $100 or something very small to try to put into your business. You're basically trying to squeeze your business into your current life. And that is what most people do. They're trying to squeeze the current finances, or they're trying to squeeze their new business into their current finances. They're trying to squeeze their new business priorities and time management into their current lifestyle. And the truth of the matter is, it just doesn't work. I mean, I've never seen it work. I definitely don't have all the data by any means. I'm not, God, but I feel like I've seen hundreds and hundreds of people come through our team. I've seen lots and lots of people through our agency and the people that we can reach there, and have never seen it work. And then, of course, through the perspective of people that I've worked with who have a much bigger data pool than I do, they've never seen it work. They've never seen someone that can, take their new business and squeeze it into their current situation. So the question is, what do you do then? And that's really where all this problem comes from. People can't find the time or the money to build their business. So what do you do? Well, to be honest with you, what you do is you just flat out got to switch everything around. Like, your business is your new life. Or let me rephrase. Your business and your new life is your new life. Okay, it's not like you can fit it in. You have to basically take if the big rocks in your world were, everything we talked about earlier in your life, you have to take those out and you have to replace them with the priorities of your business. You have to take the rocks out of entertainment and of eating out and extraneous expenses, and you have to replace them with investing in your business, with spending money on maybe spending money on ads or spending money on educating yourself or whatever those business expenses for you are. You have to make those the big major rocks. Instead of having your Tuesday night bowling league, you might have to take that out for a while and replace that with the priorities of your business. And it might even take a lot more than that. Let's say you've got a job and your business is going to take full-time effort from you. The big boulders in your life is your job. You might have to replace that job with your business entirely before it becomes profitable. And that's just something that might have to happen. And here's the way that I was taught to think about it, and here's the way I want to encourage you to think about it, is stop referring to your business or your future business as your business. Start referring to it as creating financial freedom. So then when you start thinking of things, you're thinking of not will I adjust, X or blank for your business? Will I adjust X or blank for financial freedom? Will I change how much I eat out for my business? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Depends on what the business, depends on what the business can do. Depends on what it does, etc. Will I adjust eating out for financial independence, for financial freedom? Well, of course. The answer is duh. Will I stop going to my Tuesday night bowling league for my business? Well, I don't know. What is your business? Is it, are you selling gift baskets for $12 a piece and you're making $1 on them? I might not adjust for that. Will I adjust my Tuesday night bowling league for creating financial freedom? Yeah, absolutely. Because if it takes you, let's just say it takes you, 2 years, or call it 2 years to create financial freedom. That's pretty steep. Let's call it 5 years. Let's say it takes you 5 years to create financial freedom, and I think that's giving it a lot of leeway considering the age that we live in. Let's say you give it 5 years, and you cancel your Tuesday night bowling league, and you stop going to Buffalo Wild Wings every other week for 50-cent wings, and you stop eating out 4 times a week. If you did all those things and in 5 years you created financial freedom, would it be worth it? I think the answer is yes. And if you did all those things and you created financial freedom, could you get them all back? Like, could you go, if you really wanted to, could you go to your Tuesday night bowling league again? Yeah, you could. Could you go to 50-cent wing night at Buffalo Wild Wings if you had financial independence? Yeah, for sure. See, it's about delayed gratification, giving up what is super, seemingly urgent and important to you now for what's actually important later. And that's something that, again, I was taught, and I think it's, I think it's really valuable. I heard another analogy that, going to college, there's nothing wrong with college. I went to tech school. My wife went to college and did very, very well. And when you go to college, it's almost like you're betting. Like, I wish they kind of rephrased it, because it costs, let's say it costs $50,000 to $100,000 a year to go to college nowadays. And it's just kind of, people don't really talk about the money until they're out of school and they have student loans. And I wish colleges said something like, I'm betting $100,000. I'm betting a $100,000 loan that this will work out for me. I'm betting $100,000 that I will live the life that I want to live. And I think if we put into perspective, most of the time what we get out of something like a traditional education might not be what we actually want. Now, maybe it is, and there's nothing wrong with you if you like college education, and many occupations need it. Like, if you're going to be a doctor, for the love of God, go to college. If you're going to be a psychologist, please finish your degree. But for a lot of people, they might not be going for something super specialized. They actually want financial independence, but never ask themselves the question, will this $100,000 loan get me what my end goal is? And you have to answer that question for yourself. For me, when I went to tech school, like, if I could go back, I don't think I would change it because it made me who I am today. But, if I could go back and adjust things and make myself, a more, better entrepreneur, I might have never gone. I might have never spent that $40,000 of someone else's money to teach me how to basically get a job. So I think that kind of goes hand in hand with this, like with adjusting X in your world for financial independence, for financial freedom, for a business, that kind of a thing. So anyway, guys, I hope this helped. And this helped me a ton, just kind of knowing that I have to take the big rocks out and fill them with new big rocks rather than trying to cram my new business into my existing life. So if this was helpful, do me a favor, like, comment, and share this video. It lets me know to keep making them, and that would be super, super amazing and helpful. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. We'll talk to you all soon.